And we're live.
Went live
Right as Brian was yawning, I kind of did you a little dirty. Wasn't on purpose though.
First you get in life,
Yeah.
make yourself look way better.
I mean, it's I gotta creatively direct my angle here.
I feel like you're in it for yourself now, dude.
You've changed. What happened to the old Nick? The good Nick?
Yeah. So don't do the goodness. One needs to help, one needs to get stuff done.
It's Friday at BatteryEVO. Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining this live stream right as it starts, thank you. We'll be doing this for a little while today. Last one of the week, so if you've been trying to take advantage of that live stream discount, today's your last chance this week. Can't say for sure when the next one will be, but we're trying to do it a little more often. We had a slow period while we were doing some production. But yeah, join in. We'll wait for you guys to stream into this chat. Ask us some questions, we'll answer, and then we're going to hook you up on some batteries.
Battery hookups.
You got any weekend plans besides working, Brian?
Nope.
About doing anything for the car this weekend?
Nope.
Damn.
Maybe tonight if I'm lucky.
Cool.
So pull
Little,
apart all the broken parts.
little late night
Yeah.
GTA car shop moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull off all the broken parts before I get any new parts. Pretty sure I could salvage some of them. Some of them they're just gonna have to get not new ones, but used ones. So I'll be in my I don't know what you call it, mechanic mode.
Hell yeah.
I'll bring my 300-piece mechanic set to you.
Yeah? You have one?
Of course.
That's cool. That's cool.
You have to have one, man. My ancestors wouldn't be fond of me if I didn't. I have so many random tools at my house that you not even know.
I believe it. I believe it. I'm like the classic guy with an arts degree who, like, if I have any problem, I'm taking it to the shop.
Dude, I have tools I would not believe. I used to have like an old Mercedes, and the Mercedes have like special parts, like special screws, like starter keys and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've heard.
At that time, I had bought a MacBook Air at the time. So the box for the MacBook Air, I used it to put the pieces for it and put it in there. I've never had a car that's required those tools ever again.
But you still got them?
But and then I could put them in my other toolbox. But you know, all tools look the same, so it's hard to differentiate between them. But I know that if it's in that Mac box, I know it's in there.
Just hold on to
Whenever,
those.
like, I just happen to have a German car with star keys, like, just go to the top shelf, and they're there. Every
Charge
single
them.
size you could ever think of.
Charge them the premium for it.
Yep. Have a jackhammer. Ask me how many times I've used it.
How many times do you use your
Like
jackhammer?
4.
4 times. What did you use it for?
Well, you could change out the bottom part, like I guess the tip. You could use it to like take out trees. It's got like a shovel piece.
Nice.
So you could like dig into the dirt and like take out trees. I've also used it to dismantle a brick jacuzzi before.
Nice, nice.
Tear concrete, and that's pretty much it. That's really all.
Does it plug into like what kind of outlet does it use?
It'll use this normal 110 volts.
Cool. We should plug it into the Komodo.
Mini
Get some,
Komodo would
yeah,
probably do it.
yeah, we
Yeah.
should get some stuff like that.
That would actually work.
Yeah.
Because the actual cable is not long. So you maybe got like 3 feet, and then you got to put like an extension cord to your house.
Nice.
So, but there's times where where I've dug out trees where we're pretty far out, so you got a
Yeah,
50-foot
perfect
extension
scenario.
cord, you know what I mean?
We should. I've been wanting to do more use case scenarios, like
Yeah.
construction type stuff with the Komodos. They just got back from like whatever show they were at last night.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind like bringing that in sometime next week, we should get some stuff.
Bring my jackhammer
Yeah,
to
dude.
work.
I don't know what we would jackhammer though.
We could probably just go out to the dirt, like honestly in the front.
Yeah, yeah.
There's uproot some trees with them.
Let's do
Small
it.
trees.
Let's ask Wilson, like, hey, you want us to remove a tree?
Yeah.
We
and
got
then
you.
There it is. So it's like it kind of helps when like the dirt's really compact. Yeah, I have 2 mill saws. Why would I need 2? I got 2.
One for each hand.
Yeah, I can cut molding twice as fast.
Hell yeah.
What other tools I have? I have like 4 different drills. Drill's pretty common though.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have a couple drills.
What are the tools that have that I don't need? I have a plumbing snake.
Lifesaver. That I got one of those.
But do you have like the 50-foot chain one or the 100-foot chain?
Not 100-foot, but it's pretty long. It's pretty long. I think it's maybe like 20.
It's like
Not
you got like the one that's like that's in the cage.
Yeah, it's like in the little roller kind of thing.
So
Yeah.
you got okay.
You crank it out.
But you got hand crank?
Yeah.
Okay, no, like see, I got the like the one that the plumber. Like,
Oh, you got the pro
with
grade.
the motor and
Nice.
where it's like
Dude,
you
you got like a bunch of like pro grade tools. That's cool.
So many tools. What else do I have? I'm trying to think. I definitely got all the landscaping tools.
I need you to bring that jackhammer to work. I don't think we got one here. And
Yeah.
it's like literally when they asked like for more construction like use cases,
Yeah.
jackhammer was the first thing that popped into my head. So
Yeah, jackhammer's pretty sick. It's not like super industrial, like, but it works.
Nice.
You definitely break some contacts.
as long as it sells the use case of like using power tools on the go, like on like a work site.
Definitely one-time bolts. I got all the landscaping tools, like the weed whacker, the lawnmower, the leaf blower, the chainsaw. Well, not the chainsaw, but the, I forget what you call it. It's got like little teeth. It's like to trim the trees.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that.
Yeah.
And then I also got the chainsaw.
Yeah, so copy your text and send it back to me.
It's like the most nonsense tool I have in the house.
Dude, my dad was doing some landscaping with a chainsaw once. He was like up on a ladder chainsawing like branches.
Yeah.
He fell out of the tree and like he's fine.
Yeah, I was like, what?
But it was like so sketch, like because the chainsaw was running.
Oh,
You know, when he
yeah.
fell, and luckily the chainsaw didn't hit him at all. He did hit his head and get hospitalized for that because he hit his head on the ground. But he's okay. He's all good.
Was that recent?
Happy ending. It was like maybe 4 years ago, 5 maybe.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah.
That
And you know what's
long
crazy about it though? Not to get like too heavy. It's not that heavy, but it's like he's a gourmet chef. That's like his job. He's been doing it for a very long time. Due to the head trauma, he lost like a big chunk of his taste, like his sense of taste, like isn't what it used to be. So he still works because he knows all his recipes and stuff,
Yeah.
but he can't like taste what he's doing to like check it as much anymore. He has to ask like his sous chef to do it.
That's crazy. So
Isn't
the
that wild?
taste, the taste is linked like that to your head, like to your brain. like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. So it's like I guess just where he got
Is
that
it like
head
a
trauma.
memory thing or is it like a sensing thing?
I mean, it's one of the senses, and like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it affected his smell a bit too, but mostly the taste. And like since then, he started eating really spicy food, because like he tastes other stuff less. So he's like, when I eat really spicy food, that like makes me feel like more like full flavor, you know?
Gotta be careful when you're trimming trees.
Yeah,
Trimming
dude.
is really dangerous.
But yeah, man,
It's
it is.
extremely dangerous.
Yeah, it's sketchy, dude. You're up there like 20, 30 feet above the ground with
Yeah,
like
with
sharp
chainsaw.
mechanical tools
Yeah.
that are like you know, if you fall while it's on, like he got really lucky. Doctor said that like he was extremely lucky considering what happened, you know.
Alright, and more background on Nick, Florida man Nick.
Yeah, that's one of my Florida man stories.
That's a Florida man story if I ever heard one.
Rooster Bear, welcome, happy Friday.
Right on time.
Hope you're having a good Friday, Rooster Bear. Rooster Bear checking in with his favorite Los Angeles-based marketing team. You better not have other marketing
So
teams that you go watch.
What's your favorite marketing team? That's crazy.
Not specifically.
Is he just a competition like that?
Probably amongst other marketing teams.
Trying to.
Well, technically, I guess we are in competition with other marketing teams, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, all these other battery shops all around town, they got marketing teams, and we strive to be the very best one.
Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't see any other battery marketing teams shooting on anamorphic lenses. Come on.
That's true. besides them,
Yeah.
besides Atlas.
Besides that, well, I said battery marketing.
Oh,
teams.
battery. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Atlas obviously is,
Yeah.
and they know what they're doing, of course.
You're right.
I
Nobody
respect-
else is
I
shooting
respect
batteries on
Atlas's
anamorphic
grind.
cinematic lenses, but us. I do gotta say that I feel like this week Chris has kind of had a tough week. He got a big dub scolding. He got an Andy. You wouldn't know what that means.
Wait, I just stole something?
He what else did he get?
I'm
Something else happened.
Somebody threw away.
Rooster
He
Bear
threw away
says
a choco
only
mule in
y'all.
front of his, right in his
I appreciate you, Rooster Bear, holding
That
it
was
down for
disrespectful,
us.
by the way.
We're still looking for that person.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's up on
I don't know who it was. The choco mule away. Crazy. Don't do that, Tommy. What else happened at Chris this week? You're low-key falling off, dude.
I know. I'm getting smoked.
He's getting smoked left and right. Alright, so because Chris is having a bad week, we're gonna make it worse.
Triple deal.
So Chris has to come work on the weekend with no extra pay.
Dang.
We're setting up more creatives. No weekend vibes for Chris.
What was the Serdar message? That was like, weekends are for parties and games.
Yeah, weekends are for parties and games.
That's such a good quote.
How many parties and games are you gonna be a part of this weekend?
Honestly, for me, too many. I got like 3 of my friends have like Halloween parties within the next couple of days, and like, you know, don't get me wrong, I like my friends, but
You don't like the parties?
I'm not a big party guy, believe it or not. You know, it burns me out a little bit. It feels almost like a little extra work. You know, it's like, because I'm always like the social like networking and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Even if it's people that I'm comfortable with that I like from film school.
Yeah.
It's just
You want
being
parties?
on. You know, it's just how my brain works.
Social editing.
Yeah, and that's, you know, BatteryEVO. We don't offer anything to recharge social batteries.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's okay if you just come to work, dude.
Yeah, I'll just be like, sorry guys, I gotta go live stream.
Yeah. Saturday evening at like 9 p.m.
Yeah. That reminds me, I need to take the gorilla costume that we got here, because it's like the parties I'm going to are like costume
Are you
mandatory.
gonna use that?
Yeah, I don't want to buy one, so I'm just gonna take the gorilla
Can we
costume.
put that video on screen right here?
Yeah.
When he's dancing?
Yeah.
I love that video. That's my favorite video. I gotta hear the sound.
Let's see.
Every now and then it'll just flash into my memory. That was a whole different era. We had a whole different squad.
It really was. That was a different time at BatteryEVO.
A whole different squad.
That was pre-Chris.
That was pre-Chris too, right?
Yeah.
Big cretaceous.
I wasn't here, but I was aware of that thing.
Yeah,
They were trying to say I knew first.
Andy
Yeah.
was technically working for BatteryEVO before you, Chris.
And you
Technically.
like working here?
I don't know, I don't believe it. Is there any proof?
From home.
Where is that
Yeah,
video?
everyone's like only
It's honestly a relief to know that he's not like two-timing with other marketing teams.
really.
As far as we know.
Where did I save this video? Oh my gosh.
Will we play the sound out loud or no?
I
Oh,
can
what-
set it too.
Okay.
And we just.
Before everybody jumps into the chat and we start talking about batteries, I just want to relive this one more time. I think it's important that everybody understands. What was going through your head when you were setting that up?
Which part, like which
Like
step
the whole
of the
thing,
process?
like you, I know you did the Jungle Peak thing, but
I don't know. I
you
mean,
would just like come over here and dance real quick.
yeah. I mean, at the time, that was I was pretty early here, And at the time, a certain employee who worked here, whose name starts with K, was like breathing down my neck really hard. So to be honest, I was kind of stressed and rushed while making those. But
That's fair. That's like probably like my favorite video like of all time.
nice.
I just think it's so good.
It is fun. I had fun editing it.
And even Sidar likes it. Sidar like the hand movements.
Yeah.
He's like, it's so cool.
Dude, we got so much content.
Four scrolls. Just log in, dude.
I know. It's can't be stopped.
Those thumbnails are great.
Yeah, I know. This is just like taking a trip through everything we've done here. We really be posting a lot on IG.
If anybody's just jumping in and wants to get a deal on some batteries, let us know. In the meantime, we're gonna find this gorilla video. But
It's getting to the point where it's gonna be. Oh, here we go.
found it.
Yeah. But it wants me to log
First, like, I give y'all names to everyone I talk to. Makes my wife mad. She's like, do you have to tell everybody that?
in. Nice.
Maybe pissed off someone else's wife.
We're causing marital
Spamming
rifts.
Alternative realities.
Causing marital issues.
Well, I hope we make your days a little better, Rooster Bear. I appreciate you shouting us out. Man, pulling up this gorilla video really messed up my flow. What do you think about the new thumbnail, Rooster Bear? We made some like 8-bit video game looking images of me and Brian for it.
Anybody's just joining, and if, let's say you had a quote, or, yeah, like you had got a quote from one of our reps or techs, you can use this opportunity to get a couple extra bucks scraped off your order.
That's true.
You know, so.
That's
take
playing it
advantage.
smart. Set up your order, then jump in a live stream, get that discount before you pay. Smart. DIY Versus says hello. Hey there, DIY. Hope you're having a good Friday. Rooster Bear says, I love the commercials y'all's did. Thank you, Rooster Bear. I appreciate that. We had a really fun day shooting this. We put a lot of effort into it to get the quality that we did, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
DIY versus, do you have a question about batteries?
Yeah, let us know. If anybody's just joining us, like DIY Versus and Rooster Bear have joined us, This is the Battery Evo live stream. I'm Nick. This is Brian. We are streaming to you live from the Battery Evo HQ in Los Angeles, California. We're upstairs in the marketing room, right downstairs below us. They're hard at work building your batteries in our manufacturing warehouse. So ask us anything, Battery Evo. We'll answer your questions. We'll help you get started if you're looking to go off grid, lower your power bill. We can talk you through it. Every house has different needs, so it's helpful to talk about it and discuss what'll work best for you so you can make the most informed decision. We can also help you get started if you're looking to upgrade your golf cart, go from lead acid to lithium, anything like that, or we can talk our Komodo battery tanks.
RVs as well.
RVs,
Trailers, campers.
shaved ice,
Nice.
wagons.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been a while since we talked shaved ice on stream.
We forgot about that.
Get that pina.
What's the opposite of shaved ice?
Whole ice?
Hairy fire.
More creative. Get more creative.
I think I got too creative when I said
Crushed
hairy fire.
Hairy fire. That's how I think.
Crushed ice.
Wait, no, you said frozen. What did you say earlier?
I said whole ice?
Shaved ice, ice
frozen
spice.
Hot cocoa?
Yeah.
Yo, that
You
thing's
are
good.
tripping on that one. Dude.
Yeah, frozen hot
It's a
cocoa.
frozen hot cocoa. Is it frozen or is it hot? Which one is it? That's
But yeah, if anybody's just joining, ask away. DIY, let us know if you have any questions or if you want to talk shop. I assume you familiar with our line of work and the kind of things we do, given your name's DIY. I'm sure you get into all this stuff on your own. So let us know what you want to talk about.
yes, please.
Because we can yap. We can yap frozen hot cocoa all day long. But I know you guys want to hear batteries.
True.
Battery Boy's got to do battery combos. And we got special pricing during the live streams. I can't mention it enough times. If you call in the number on the screen, 213-577-1025, while we're live, and only while we're live, you gotta call in and mention that you're coming from the live stream, and you'll get an extra discount. Our sales reps know to take the price lower than what's on the website, lower than our seasonal sales. We're running our Halloween sale right now. Best deal possible is through the live stream. So if you're listening and you've been thinking about getting something Battery Evo, even if you don't want to buy today, you can call in, lock in a good live stream discount, and that price will be ready for you whenever you are ready.
I also want to remind everybody that Chris has been falling off all week. So we can either try to cheer him up or let's make it worse. both work. And find the goal.
I think we should humiliate Chris on stream
We
today.
should humiliate him. You know, that's a little much.
It's a strong word.
It's an extremely hard. I don't like that.
Gulp of Mexico.
It's like, what is it?
Tommy says, Chris is everything good, bro. Everything's good if you're Chris.
We got
Good chat. Good chat. Wait, this is the real thing? Wait,
yeah, but I don't know why they're selling it for that much.
now I
See,
see.
one of them is 23, and one of
Okay.
them is 140.
I don't get it though. Cause can it just be frozen cocoa? How is it frozen hot cocoa?
Because it turns into this. Check it out. Here, we chat. What is it?
If you're just joining us, ask us anything. Dying to answer your questions. Rooster Bear, you probably heard me say my spiel so many times, that whole thing I do where it's like, if you're just joining, welcome, we're streaming you live from blah, blah, blah. You probably heard me do that so many times. Whenever we don't get a chat for a little while, I just say it, try and get people going.
You don't know what to do, Nick.
Maybe we'll get blessed with Atlas Lensco jumping in today.
Let me get to that.
Friday energy.
It's
So we got that Friday energy.
Friday energy. It's Andy's birthday.
It is Andy's birthday. Andy is our 3D artist and media generalist here in the house.
He's also the reason why Chris is having a bad week.
He is also the reason why Chris is having a bad week. He's been like on bully mode this whole week. Can't even hear me, but it's his birthday. So guys, if you anybody in the chat wanna wish Andy a happy birthday. It's always a good day when it's a birthday.
If you're just joining, remember you can use this chance to get a deal or ask a question and we'll help answer it. If not, we're just gonna lock in and do work. Make the YouTube live uninformative and boring. If you ask a question, it can be very informative and exciting. It's all about what is that word? It's synonym, right? When it's the same, what's the opposite of that?
Antonym.
Antonym?
Yeah. My mom was an English teacher. She's retired now, but she was a middle school English teacher, so I'm just bam, locked and loaded, ready. You got any grammar questions? Rooster Bear says, happy birthday, Andy.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if you can hear me, Rooster Bear, but I preach.
He says thank you, Rooster Bear. A lot of birthdays in October. Today is also Drake's birthday. The musical phenomenon Drake. I bet he's not having that good of a birthday. He's had a pretty rough year. I was kind of hoping Kendrick would drop an album today, or at least a song, just to F with Drake.
It's so
Alright, so if you're just joining, or if you're not joining, join. What do we gotta do, Nick? What do we gotta do to help the answer? I don't know what we gotta do. Remember, we got Walrus G3, 22 kilowatt hours.
Andy's working on some crazy 3D animations of that Walrus G3. You guys aren't ready. These are going to be our best 3D animations we've dropped yet.
Yeah. That ain't working, even on your birthday.
He's cooking.
Nobody's safe.
I said you're cooking.
Oh, thanks. I thought you.
Maybe we can go live on Rumble.
Why not?
We should try that.
Should do some Twitch streaming at some point.
Yeah.
I can set this up to go on Twitch. It's easy. I don't know how many people would come watch us on Twitch specifically. I think we'd probably have a slightly higher success rate with YouTube, but I'm not against it.
BatteryEVO esports team.
Yeah.
We completely dropped that because we became movie makers.
Yeah, we went from gamers to filmmakers.
Yeah. We were like, you know what? Gaming's for children, movies are for adults.
Filmmaking is for adults.
Yeah. So we switched vibes completely. Tom still plays games.
Hey, if you want me to play some RuneScape on stream, I'll do it anytime.
That one, we're not gonna do it.
Rooster Bear, what's your favorite video game?
New Black Ops dropped. New Sports Resort.
B Sports Resort. Good
If you
pick.
say the word Black Ops 6 enough times, you think this should just go into the gaming category?
I can switch it to the gaming category anytime.
Oh, because we're under science and technology.
Yeah.
Let's switch that, bro.
Yeah, we're science and technology.
Let's go to gaming.
All right, bet.
Switch. We get a whole new crowd.
Should I just play some Elden Ring again?
Yes.
This is funny. The one time I played video games on stream,
Oh,
the
sorry.
one time
So
like,
everybody comes in.
everybody from the corporate side of this company walked in.
It's like playing video games.
I'm like sitting here playing, just playing Elden Ring. I'm like, no, it's for the stream.
And it wasn't. You wanted to play games.
And, you know, let me have a little fun once in a while.
I just saw you. I don't know if somebody's on.
I'll allow it. Just
It didn't really help engagement. That's why I haven't done it again.
It was good. It was a good stuff though.
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday. 48V, 48V. Rooster Bear, just so you know, we have a SoundCloud and Spotify account under the name BatteryEVO where you can find that song. We don't have to be streaming for you to listen to it. You can listen to it anytime you like. It's called Electric Joyride on SoundCloud. I'll send it to you. If anybody's got any questions, let us know. Brian and I are here to answer all your BatteryEVO questions, whether you're looking to go off grid, lower your power bill, or switch your cart batteries. Let us know. We want to help you get started. J-Sales back again. Can we have 2 mini Komodos have a duel? Trust me, J-Sales, we have been talking about that since the very moment our CEO came up with the idea for the Komodos. One of the first questions I asked, there were other conversations first, but within that first meeting about it, I do remember asking him if we could do battle bots, and he said yes. So at some point, we probably will be doing some robot fighting.
We will try. We will try.
That sounds like an Atlas shoot.
I wonder if we would like. Maybe we should do an obstacle course at the ranch.
Yeah.
And invite some people who like to do that stuff.
Yeah, like race the mini.
Get people gambling like a horse race. How many solar battery companies do you know that have a SoundCloud? We gotta be the only one.
You have to. There's no way anybody else would.
Dropped that song in the chat for you, RB, so you can enjoy it any time of the day.
The first one is on my house.
First one's free. Yeah, it's one.
The first one's free.
Alright, so if you just joined the chat, remember, ask a question. If you don't want to ask any questions, you can call the number up on the screen, or you can text that number, and we will get you a good deal. The only point, the only reason for this YouTube Live is to be able to give you an extra deal on your batteries.
That's really what it comes down to. This is
Nobody wants to deal with these batteries, there's no point in doing this YouTube Live.
this is the sales
Anti-Nick will shut it down.
anti-Nick.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my brother.
yeah, anti-Nick.
That's my bio.
I should. I'm gonna put that there. A little extra branding.
Anti-Nick does not like not giving out deals.
If I don't give anybody a deal on this live stream today, I'm gonna get pretty sad. I have like a quota that I gotta hit in my head of how many people I give deals on batteries to.
That
And let's just say I go to a pretty dark place if I don't give out any discounts. in my shot. That's how we do it. I want somebody to ask a question so that we can get Brian back in professor mode with the whiteboard. I think our best live stream moments are when somebody asks a question that demands Brian to do like the whole breakdown on the whiteboard.
That's true.
I did ask for like a little smart down.
Honestly, yeah.
And a small projector so we can draw stuff.
If you could do that without having to like get up from your desk, if it was just behind you, you wrote down something on like a tablet and then it comes behind you, that'd be so cool.
But I think I need a reason to get up. You know what I mean?
Oh, I feel you, man. I think I'm gonna go to the gym this weekend. I was just sitting at the desk all day, you know.
I was talking to Dan the day of the shoot, and he was talking about those like those little treadmills you put under your desk. Him and his wife are talking about it, and they're like, why don't you get one of those? And I was like, to be honest, I would, but I'm too shy. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't want to be the only one in the office, like on the little.
I have one. I was wanting to bring one in, but they're loud.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Andy's got one at home. Andy's got one at home.
I think, is it loud?
Yeah. It's not that crazy, but like you can hear it.
But like if I had one,
like
and
if
then
I'm in the
you had
living
one?
room and he's doing it in his room,
Hey,
I
I'd
can
do
hear
it
it.
if you do it. I'd like it.
I'll do it. I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
How many of those can we get?
J-Cell says make a flux capacitor and make it work with a G3 on it.
You walking with us or not? Yeah. Hey, do you? Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna have to get a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be loud in here.
We just all the power shuts off.
Alright, so I can try to get some of these then?
Let's go.
Everybody's into it?
Yeah.
For some reason, Tommy's isn't gonna work though. What is it?
Yours is gonna be the loudest one.
Yeah.
Tommy's gonna be doing a full sprint.
Yeah. It only has one speed mode. It's the max. He's sweating over it.
I know we're all like,
I didn't think that through, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Like,
no one's gonna want to walk through here anymore. But that's why we already got these air filters, bro.
It'd be so good.
I've been alerted that we are gonna have a customer named Glenn joining us in a bit. They've texted us to let us know that they are joining in about a half an hour. So Glenn, when you arrive,
Yeah, Tommy, you sold that.
you'll make my day.
Sold that.
Who said?
You
Who
made
are you trying to
commission
pitch
on
right
that.
now? Who are you
You
pitching?
made commission on that one.
Everyone says it's a game changer.
The girls.
Hold on, guys. They just changed the game.
Can you guys explain the difference between NMC and Life PO? Brian, you got that? I think that's a Brian question.
LiPo?
Yep.
So it's the chemistry used in building the batteries. So NMC
Oh, Brian, can you put your mic on your desk?
Oh, yeah.
You're coming through clear, but your voice will be even better if.
I think it's like
Here, hold up. It's supposed to be solid red, right?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Alright, so it's the chemistry, right? So the chemistry used to put it together. So NMC stands for nickel, manganese, cobalt. So that's the type of lithium ion that uses cathode made of combination of those three metals. So it's those three metals put together to create a lithium ion battery. The LiFePO is lithium iron phosphate. So LiFePO is lithium iron phosphate. So it's just the chemicals, right? So it's just the materials used when building the battery. That's the only real difference. NMC is used a lot in like the EV cars. LiFePO is more marketed in like generally speaking. That's why a lot of people like want that.
It's true. It
Right?
is like mostly marketing.
It's
to be
it's
honest.
mostly marketing with those LiFePO batteries.
Standard.
I guess it's like a more standard way of building lithium ion, but I know that the NMC batteries up until more recently. Which ones?
NMC.
NMC is more powerful and stronger in terms
That's
of.
why it's one of the vehicles. Like EV.
Yeah. That's why you'll see a lot of those electric vehicles use NMC. So sometimes people, a lot of people will call in and say they don't want the NMC batteries, but it's only because you've been marketed to in a way that makes it seem like the LiFePo are better. Obviously, if you're a battery company that sells LiFePo batteries, you're gonna try to make it seem as if that's the better material, but it's not always necessarily the case, right? It all just depends on what you're trying to do. So LiFePo batteries, if you go on like Amazon and look up lithium batteries, they'll always try to market that LiFePo lithium iron phosphate. But NMC is just as good of a chemistry. Again, it's just the way that the chemicals they use to put them together to create the lithium ion. Is the reason why the G3 is so tiny. We managed to get stronger battery cells. NMC isn't necessarily the reason why. NMC is, again, just a chemistry combination that makes lithium batteries, right? So a lot of the EV cars you'll see use NMC versus LFP. The G3, we were able to get stronger battery cells, and we were able to build a more capacity battery in a smaller shape. So, I mean, you'll probably see that happening over time, generally speaking. Like, the lithium ion technology will get better over time. It's kind of like your phone, right? Like they always get they're getting slimmer, thinner, neater.
I was pretty
right?
impressed when I saw the size of the G3.
Yeah, me too. I was too.
It's literally like almost double the capacity.
Yeah.
But like a solid foot shorter.
I knew we were gonna start going that route when we got that shorter Arctic. Remember?
Yeah.
And then
24.
and then the G3 they were really able to get it down smaller. So we were able to get stronger battery cells, and put together we were able to get a much bigger battery capacity in a smaller shape. It's not because it's NMC, and again, NMC is just the materials. Like that's really all it is. There's not really too much of a
It
difference.
comes down more to cell configuration.
Yeah. But like whenever you see that LiFePo thing, again, it's a marketing thing. Like I mean, if
I use it too, like
Right.
anything that I can that's where it's applicable, I'll put hashtag LifePo because it
Yeah.
gets more views.
Yeah,
This is
'cause
a heavily marketed term.
it's heavily marketed. But you'll see, like, even honestly, I don't know if you never noticed this, Nick, but you know those like AA batteries?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the supermarket where they have like all the batteries. The lithium ones are like 3 times the price.
Yeah.
They're like way more expensive, but they're rechargeable and they're like more efficient. It's that same kind of thing. So over time, you'll start to see like the Model 3 Tesla and the Model Y Tesla have now dropped in price significantly because the batteries, right? The batteries are getting easier to make.
So you guys have what kind of safety features in the batteries?
I think
Good
we went over
question.
this in the last
Yeah,
live.
so we got the 2 main safety features you're going to find in your Walrus, for example, are the BMS and the built-in fire extinguisher. So the BMS is an AI-powered battery management system. It's basically like a computer inside your battery that is monitoring your parameters and temperature, things like that, and it's designed to automatically shut down your battery if there is unsafe conditions so that it doesn't start a fire or anything like that. And in the very rare case that there is either a fire inside or around your battery, this has not happened with any Walrus or anything that I'm aware of, but we have it built in as a precaution that if there is any fire in the premises, we have a built-in fire extinguisher pack that will release a fire extinguishing foam both in and around the battery to put out any fire that may be present. So even if it's say like a kitchen fire and it lights up your house, gets to the part of the house you have your BatteryEVO Walrus in, the Walrus will trigger its fire extinguisher and at least take care of that fire.
The biggest one is the BMS.
Yeah, the BMS
more
is
than
the
anything.
big one. The
yeah.
BMS is the big one because that's going to prevent any sort of unsafe condition from occurring.
Yeah, the fire extinguisher was just thrown in there just as an added safety precaution.
I don't think anybody's ever had it.
They don't really
go
need to
off,
use
ever.
it.
Yeah.
I think they just figured like they worked it into the cost. I think what it was is like they could put the fire extinguishers in there as an added benefit. I don't really think anybody else is doing it, and it wouldn't really affect the cost of the battery anyways.
Nice.
That reminds me, like, I don't know if you know this, but like I think think back in the day, this is off topic, but it just reminded me. Back in the day, like in the 40s and 50s, I think it was, with the cars like Ford and GM and all those guys, those cars used to fail a lot. People would crash all the time, and the cars didn't have seatbelts yet. And so I think that the way that it worked was that the government was trying to make the car companies put seatbelts in the cars, because the companies, a lot of people were like, passing away in cars. And the car companies figured that it would be cheaper to deal with the lawsuits than it would be to put seatbelts in the cars.
Wow.
And I think it was like an extra like $12 per car to put seatbelts in them.
Wow.
And they didn't want to do it.
That's crazy.
They figured out it would be cheaper to deal with the lawsuits
Wow.
than to just put seatbelts in the car. And it wasn't until they put the legislation that they had to have them.
Wow.
Yeah, because those
That's
cars,
crazy.
it just makes me wonder. If anybody here had a car from the 1950s, let us know what that was
If
like.
you ever wonder what the cost of a human life is, it's $12.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. That just kind of reminded me of that. But I do know that it's like they threw the fire extinguisher in there, just for added safety. But it just was like, throw it in there, I guess.
Yeah, no,
you know?
I mean, it's good to have them in there. Like, why not have them in there if you can?
Yeah.
But yeah, the BMS will prevent anything from occurring where that's going to be needed. We have tested our fire extinguishers in some video content before, just for fun and to show how it works. Basically, it almost looks like a hockey puck with a antenna on it. And that antenna is to detect the temperature in the surrounding area, and if it gets too hot, a lot of foam comes out.
Yeah. Jay Sales, are you looking to get a battery? I think you were in the last live too.
Yeah. Jay Sales was in our last live
He was in
stream.
the last live. He was in the last live. If anybody else just joining, good job.
Good job. That's a good cue for me. If you are just joining, welcome. It's the BatteryEVO live stream. I'm Nick and this is Brian. We're streaming to you live from the BatteryEVO headquarters here in Los Angeles, California. We're upstairs in the marketing room, right down below us in the manufacturing warehouse. They are hard at work building more batteries. So ask us anything BatteryEVO, whether you're looking to go off the grid, lower your power bill, or upgrade your car batteries to lithium. We'll walk you through it and help you get started. I know it can seem like an intimidating process, but that's why we're here to answer your questions. And while we're live, only while we're live streaming, you can call in that number at the top of the screen. That's 213-577-1025. Call them in, let them know you're watching the live stream, and they'll give out special discounts to every single viewer. So as long as you're calling from the stream, you'll get a discount. It's lower than anything on our site, lower than our Halloween sale we're running right now. So please take advantage of that. If you've been thinking about going with BatteryEVO, it's how you get the lowest price possible. It's through these live streams, and those deals go off the table the second this live stream ends. We'll be going for maybe another hour or so.
Going back to the thing about the LiFePo thing, if anybody wants a Walrus with LFP versus NMC, the Arctics are LFP. That's what makes
right.
the Arctics a little bit different. The Arctics run on a 48 volt system, and those run LFP cells. We don't have too many Arctics left. We had some, they sold out very quickly. But if for whatever reason that's just what you want, you could opt in to getting an Arctic. We have an Arctic 24 plus extension pack that would get you 48 kilowatt hours worth of battery capacity. If anybody was looking to get a Walrus and wants LFP and needs this much battery capacity, you can call in and I'll give you the best deal possible on this. I probably don't even have that many of these left. So if anybody wants it, I'll just give you bottom dollar for it.
Nice.
But
nice.
you got to call in and you got to mention
Steal
your...
of the day, Arctic.
Yeah, if somebody wants an
All right.
Arctic, we might as well, you know?
You guys heard it here first. Arctic is the deal of the day. Make
Yeah.
sure you grab an Arctic.
On the topic of LFP, we might as well.
Yeah, no, it's a good segue there. Ready for some more battery questions. I want to talk to somebody who wants to go off the grid but hasn't started yet, so we can help them come up with their game plan. That's what I want. got some music going in my headphones right now. I bet you no one can guess what genre I'm listening to.
Beach house.
You say jazz?
Yeah.
You're actually right, but I want a little more specific.
What was the question?
What genre of music I'm listening to right now?
And Tommy knew?
He guessed jazz, which
I
is
mean, you're a
correct.
little weird, bro.
Tommy's like watching my computer. He's got like one of those monitoring systems.
Is it from those Japanese artists? you were
Yep,
listening to?
Japanese jazz from the 1970s. 70s Japanese jazz goes crazy. I know that's
70s
like
Japanese
so specific,
jazz.
but jazz from Japan in the 1970s,
That's the vibe?
it's really good.
You know, you
definitely
guys have seen
recommend
that they had that like squirrel meme with the saxophone? You know what I'm talking
I
about?
do know what you're talking
I
about.
love that thing, dude. I
Goes
love
hard.
that saxophone. What do you call it? Solo?
I know it's I'll see if I can find the song. I think I know what the song is that's from.
I think some people are calling in from the YouTube live. I see the phones ringing.
Nice.
If you're not able to get through right away, probably a rep is already on the phone. Just try calling back in or texting
Yeah.
in. They will see it.
You can text in as well. You'll still get the deal. Thanks for calling in, guys. You don't have to be chatting with us to get the discount. All you have to do is be a viewer. So even if we haven't talked to you in the chat, if you've just been watching and listening, you can still call in and take advantage of that sale.
Yep. Yeah, but you could use the chat to ask a question. We can answer your questions about the batteries. You know, if you wanted to do a grid-tied install, off-grid install, I could show you or I could demonstrate for you how it's gonna work. I think they're gonna bring a G3 up here now, so we'll have one up here soon
Finally.
again.
Yeah, that's great.
So in case anybody wants to see it, we'll have it, and then we can demonstrate. I used to do it that
Yeah,
way.
it's super helpful
Till
to be
we
able to show
sold all the
product on
G2s.
live.
And then, but yeah, so if that's the case, ask a question in the chat. If you don't want to ask a question in the chat, that's okay. Just call the number on the screen. And if you don't want to call for whatever reason, you just don't like to be on the phone, text the number on the screen.
Some people have phone call anxiety. That's
Yeah,
cool.
people don't like to do it. Yeah, it's true. And that's okay. You know? I'm not here to judge. Anti-Nick's a little judgy. I'm not.
Anti-Nick's not here right now.
Oh, okay. But if you don't want to call in either, just text the number on the screen. Just say, "Hey, I'm watching the YouTube live." You just gotta mention the YouTube live. That's all you. That's your only prerequisite.
You know who we gotta get back in here sometime?
Is that
Eleazar.
that guy's?
Gotta get-
We
gotta get
fired that
back
guy,
in.
bro.
Remember, he was new Nick for a while.
He was new Nick for like
On the day
32
I was
minutes.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah. He jumped in that chair so fast.
He was ready. He was like, "All right, I'm creative director now."
Yep. Then we immediately fired him.
That's what happens. You step on my turf. Get out of here.
Yeah.
No, he was just interning with us for the summer. He's back in school.
He's back in school trying to get his grades up. I'm allowed to be that mean to him because he's my cousin.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
I think this is a good job, no?
I like it here.
It's a good job for someone his age to learn about
It's good. You're seeing
know,
how
it's like-
businesses actually work.
Yeah.
You know, by being in here for the summer, you're like seeing how an e-commerce site sells
Yeah.
products like this. You know,
It's like a little bit of tech. It's not too tech where it's like difficult to but it's like there's some tech involved. There's some creative pieces involved. There's some sales pieces involved. It's like a good mix of everything.
Yeah,
You
learning
know-
a lot of professional skills.
Yeah, so we had him trying sales, we had him doing creatives, and we had him working on websites. So it's like a little bit of everything before he goes all the way down the professional rabbit hole, you know?
For sure. We gotta get some more young people in here at some point. I do like teaching those skills to younger kids. It's like, especially the video stuff.
Yeah.
I like showing them the
Remember when the big dubs got mad at him because he was using Google Sheets versus Excel? That was a good one, dude.
It's funny because I use Google Sheets.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
he's
know-
seen me use Google Sheets.
I didn't know
He's
what the
never
problem
commented
was.
on it. Like, I've literally pulled up Google Sheets in front of him and used it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Very good. You're very organized." But if it's Eleazar,
Yeah, no. He had to get it, yeah, he had to. Christopher says he's having a hard time connecting it to his phone. Can I help?
Of course.
We can. I haven't troubleshooted that before, Chris.
yeah, I'll send you a video, Christopher. I made a video on how to do it.
Right.
But I do recommend calling in. We have customer support here in the office right now. I'll drop a number in the chat that you can use to call them directly so that they can take the time to like be on the phone with you and go step by step with you. It'll probably be a little more helpful than us trying to explain it to you. So let me drop that in here for you. I will also send you the YouTube link to our video explaining how to do it. A couple different resources coming your way. Rooster Bear, I think I asked earlier what your favorite video game is. I still want to know if you're out there. What is your favorite video game of all time, Rooster Bear? Christopher says, great, thank you, no problem, Christopher. I'm going to drop the video in for you too, I'm just pulling it up. Welcome if anybody's just joining us. It's the BatteryEVO live stream. I'm Nick, this is Brian, and we're here to answer all your questions BatteryEVO. We're streaming to you live from the BatteryEVO HQ in Los Angeles. We're in the marketing room. Downstairs below us is the manufacturing warehouse where they're hard at work building your batteries. So let us know what you need. We'll help you get started. If you want to go on that off-grid journey, we can walk you through it and help you make the most informed decision possible. We also got exclusive deals while we're live streaming, so be sure to take advantage of those. If you want a deal on any specific product, let us know and we'll get that price down for you. Who wants a battery?
Who? Just remember how sad Chris was this week. If we can just all remember that. The only thing that would make him...
Remembering right now.
I want to see a smile on Chris's face.
He said the only thing that would make him smile is if somebody buys the Arctic 48 kilowatt hour pack. That's what I heard.
And then
I did
comes
hear that.
back and gets an expansion pack.
That one comes with an expansion pack.
Yeah, literally.
We gotta get Chris on live again. That one time Chris was on live, he was kind of popping off. not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
on TikTok?
Yeah.
Who's that, buddy?
Chris knows game.
They were like, where are the dogs at?
We need to have a Christmas special.
Hey.
All of a sudden, you guys are friends.
The Christmas store Christmas.
Damn.
Chris Moss or Moss Chris?
Yeah, you choose, right?
I need Moss Chris in my life.
I need sea moss. I'll be taking sea moss to the dome now. I was like,
Wait, what's up with that? That's like supposedly really good, huh?
the one thing I heard about it, which I don't know if it's true, is that they were like, it has almost every essential vitamin your body needs. I was like 80 something.
But then I also heard that like most of the stuff on like that you can buy is like fake. Like the real sea
it's
moss.
like no standard, right? It's
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like all the sea moss you're saying, right?
Yeah, like the stuff you can buy on Amazon that apparently
People
like
are like, oh, this one's not even that like efficient. This one's like straight up fake.
Yeah.
It
You've heard that
tastes
too,
like-
right?
Yeah. I've never tried it though, but people say it tastes like good.
if sea moss is the vibe, bro, I will get on it.
It's like applesauce. Have you guys tried sea moss?
Nah.
No, I've been wanting to because everybody says that the texture is like crazy.
Like what about the flavor though?
They say that it's good, but a lot of people are turned off because of the texture.
The texture part?
That's okay.
Have they related it to anything? It looks like applesauce. Or you guys know like when honey gets kind of like crystallized, but you can still scoop it soft?
Right?
It's like that.
Where are you going with this, Chris?
I think we should start like a honey company.
What do we call it though?
We could, what do we call it?
Yeah.
Too sweet.
Hey.
Next name though. Next name.
Next name? Honey on home?
I like that one. I like that one a lot
Honey,
more.
I'm home.
Yeah, I see it. That could be our next
That was way better.
Honey, I'm
Get the
home.
domain. Get the domain.
Hey, we're running a special.
Hey, this is Nick from Honey on Home.
Get the domain, dude.
That's good. That's good.
It's a really good
That's
one.
like a Bob's Burgers business name, you know? Like
Honey,
in the
I'm
Bob's
home.
Burgers
Oh,
opening,
why didn't I think
the
of
next
that?
door shop always has like a pun name in the every episode. It's different.
We'll start with honey, but the ultimate thing is we're just gonna open like a hardware store.
Oh, so it starts with honey and then boom,
Yeah.
selling jackhammers.
And then I'm not gonna be happy until we're selling bees.
Like
Just wanna
actual
sell
bees?
bees.
Oh, bees.
Yeah.
And then like once we're at the hardware store phase, our gimmick is that like every time you buy something, we give you a little honey stick.
That's freaking sick, dude.
And then they'll be like, oh, why do you guys do that? And then we have a story to tell. Oh, it's because we started off as a humble bee company with some humble bees.
Yeah, man.
And then we'll open a restaurant called Humble Bees.
Yeah, there you go.
Humble bees is sick.
Got some
Applebee's will
bumblebees
go
or
out
some
of business.
bumblebees.
I heard Applebee's is where it's at, local.
Is that the place with the $1 margaritas?
Yeah. And that they have like a lot of appetizers and a lot of drinks for adults only.
Adults only.
Appetizers, though, anybody go for that.
At Battery Evo, we do not support underage drinking.
No. Bad.
Bad.
If I catch Eleazar with a beer, he's fired again.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
fired. We'll hire him
He's
and
rehired.
fire him again.
Fine. He's rehashed.
I haven't heard that word about rehash.
I don't either.
Oh man.
If anybody's just joining us, why? I hear there's a new tropical storm coming to Florida. Tropical storm Nadine fizzled out, so Nadine's no longer a threat. But get ready for tropical storm Patty. Patty's on the way.
They're like, you heard that? Which one is it? Sorry?
Patty. Patty. Up next, tropical storm Patty.
Hey, TTY.
Just when our guys left Florida. We had some sales reps go out to Florida, give away some batteries to those in need for Hurricane Milton. They're on the way back today. I heard they had a flat tire in Texas today.
Really?
Jeff and Stubbs.
That's
Yeah,
a
they-
rough. That was a
they've
rough
been-
trip.
No, I heard they've been like. You should talk to Matthew about it before he leaves today. He's been in contact with them. They've been like stuck on the highway on the side of the road in Texas like all day today because it's like a remote part of Texas. So they've just been sitting out there in the sun, flat tire. Bring a spare, guys. You going on a road trip? Bring a spare tire.
Let this be a lesson to you
Yeah,
at home.
it's a cautionary tale. Ryan, you see a question in the video chat?
Oh yeah, I'm working on that one. I thought you meant the YouTube live. Don't worry, Nick. I see you.
I want to make sure Glenn's happy.
I also want to make sure Glenn's
I'm
happy.
looking out for Glenn.
We'll be able to send you this very shortly if you just want it.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I think people are just gonna fizzle in and then fizzle out, fizzle in and fizzle out on
That's how we
the.
do it around here.
So don't start developing a frustration, Nick.
I don't get frustrated.
I saw you frustrated the other day.
I remember once, speaking of being flustered, that former employee of BatteryEVO, who I mentioned earlier, whose name starts with a K, once asked me, like during one of the times where he was like putting a lot of pressure on like everyone, he's like, why aren't you stressed? You don't seem stressed enough, is what he asked me. And I just, for whatever reason, I was just in the mood to look at him and just be like, you can't stress me out.
Yeah.
That's what I said, which couldn't have been like as far from the truth as possible because he stressed me out like every day.
Because you were fully stressed?
Yeah. He stressed everybody out though. I'm lucky he didn't take that as a challenge, honestly.
Yeah, Loki.
Yeah, but, oh, you'll see.
He's yeah.
You'll
You
see.
lucked out on that one. Okay, so slowly but surely we will get there today. We will get there.
We're doing our thing.
Everybody's doing their thing right now.
It's Friday.
People are texting in. Good job on everybody's part for that.
I'm proud of this marketing team. You guys do a good job. anybody's in the chat, let us know. It's been a little quiet. Let us know your weekend plans, chat. What are you guys doing this
Hey,
weekend?
James Day just bought 4 rhinos because he loves you guys, so.
Sick.
Nice.
James Day.
Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoy your rhinos. Glad we were able to get you that live stream discount. Or rhinos.
Smile on my face.
That does, you know, Chris is no longer sad.
Hey, the fog has lifted. The chains are broken. And all of you are so screwed. Just kidding.
See, that's an example. Unless James is J Sales, that is an example of somebody coming in from the live who didn't chat with us, but still got their hookup. So that
Yeah.
could be you. If you're
Good job.
watching, that James just took advantage of the deals. He wasn't necessarily chatting with us, but you don't have to be. You just have to call in from the live stream and say you're coming from the live stream. Little secret is you don't even have to be viewing. You can just call in and say you're watching if we're
Yeah,
live.
that's a hack.
Hey, you know, I want people to get the hookup. But if you call in and say you're watching while we're not live, they're gonna know you're lying.
Very true.
Hey, sometime you guys should do like a watching me nap stream.
Yeah, the thing where like, let's set it up like you know on TikTok, like if somebody
Makes
sends a
noise?
gift, it like wakes you up with a noise. We just set it up so that if somebody buys a product, it like wakes
A
us up.
massive fart noise and
Yeah.
like the couch play quakes. It's like, and you're like, oh, I just want to sleep. Yeah.
Ryan, your birthday was in August, right?
Yep.
You were August. Andy and Sardar are October. Chris, when's your birthday?
February 17th.
February. You might be next. Tommy, when's your birthday?
You know what's crazy?
What? When is it? July. Oh yeah, I remember. Nadine, what about you?
The 6th of February.
Okay, so you guys are next.
February 2?
What's your birthday, Chris?
17.
Nice. My mom is February 2nd.
Hey, just remember who threw out the choco meal, dude.
Oh, wait.
So Nadine, that means you're next. You got the next birthday in here.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm not until May.
You're May.
Yeah.
You won't get glazed until then.
So you're next.
All right.
Then I'm not coming in until
Until May. Until it's your birthday.
I'm not coming in unless I get my glazing quota. I'll see myself out. Does anybody know when Wilson's birthday is?
Yeah, sometime this year.
Cool.
Sometime this year and next. Yeah.
I just said once a year.
Why did you send that, Chris? C. Moss is.
Because we were talking about it, so I was talking to Chad about it. And then I copied it, but I was like, we're not even talking about that anymore. But I went to throw something away, and when I came back, there was replies. Did it say sent it?
Sea moss has a mild, earthy, slightly salty taste, similar to other sea vegetables.
That was the response that I got when I said, what does it taste like? So I guess that's why people just like put it in there like, let me one since will be record. Choco meat.
Hey, that time that you went live, Chris, the deal was that you could get a sale through the TikTok. I would pay for your gas, huh?
Yeah.
Never happened.
No.
Did you get a sale, Chris?
No.
Uh,
They let me down in there.
Set that up again.
There was a lot of distraction on Big Bud.
I'm gonna offer that same deal for Jesse.
Nice. If anybody is just joining us, welcome. I'm Nick, this is Brian. We're streaming to you live from the BatteryEVO HQ in sunny Los Angeles, California. We are in the marketing room. Right downstairs below us is the manufacturing warehouse where they're building your batteries. So ask us anything. If you're looking to go off the grid, you want to lower your power bill, get something to store your excess solar energy so the grid doesn't take it back, let us know. We'll help you get started on your off-grid journey. We'll walk you through it so that you can make the most informed decision. Every house has different needs, so be sure to ask us if you're thinking about going green. We're also offering exclusive live stream discounts while we're live and only while we're live. We're probably going to be wrapping this up fairly soon, so make sure you call in and mention the live stream to get that discount while you still can, because the second this live stream ends, so does the discount. We've already hooked up James today. James called in and got 4 rhinos with the live stream deal. That could be you. That could be you. We applaud James for going green. Good job, James.
If anybody's just joining, good job.
And this Japanese jazz, though.
Japanese jet. I'm looking at these smart boards. They're very expensive.
Really? Like, how much are we talking?
Oh, give me a guess. Give me a guess where you think they start.
I mean, based on what you're saying, I'm going to guess a little higher than I would have. I'm going to say $3,200.
Okay. Anybody else want to guess?
What is the product?
Smart board. And you can't look it up.
Can you tell me like 2 of its features?
It's just a smart board.
I guessed intentionally high.
Touchscreen.
I would say starting.
Yeah, like starting point.
That's like 2,200.
Yeah, 6,000.
Yeah. The cheapest one. Anybody else want to guess? Or you guys are good? Nobody else? Okay. The cheapest one I found, 49-inch smart board, is $1,799. Oh no! Actually, I found 1,488.
All right, that's expensive, but more reasonable than my $3,200.
But then they jump straight to that price.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they have like Chrome OS and like they all have like their own little like operating systems. They're kind of cool. I don't know if I want to spend $1,000 on them though. Yeah, I can find one cheaper on Temu. Should just get one, huh? Just ask. Oh, but it also depends on the size. All right, got it. That's why. All right, I wasn't seeing that. All right, so at your price point, Nick, you could get a 75-inch.
Yeah, that's what I need.
At the $1,500 price point, you're looking at a 55-inch. So the only reason why it's more expensive is because it has a touchscreen capability. So it's basically a 55-inch TV that you can touchscreen.
I mean, that's cool.
Seems like a scam. Should be like $600.
Yeah. Can I get one on Temu?
That's what I'm saying. Like just Temu it. Or I could just go 98-inch for $8,999. I'm basically just gonna get a. It's so
It's a good
pointless.
AI image. I don't like how that one were the tusks. That was happening to me earlier too. I was doing some AI art for the AI video I did earlier this week, and it kept on generating walruses without tusks. I had to specify tusks if I wanted them.
Yeah, because like they have them across the board.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think that was like a gender thing.
All right, so Black Ops 6.
Block
Who's on that?
6. I don't think I'll be playing it, but I will be
There's no resale price. Can you copy it from
respecting
all
those who play it.
What is
Pay
it?
my respects to those who play Black Ops 6.
For the month of November and also for
You can play it, Chris?
Yeah, is it done today or tomorrow?
Oh, nice. I didn't realize it was like just dropping.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch some streams of it this weekend, see if it's like that much of a step up. I haven't bought a Call of Duty game in like maybe 4 years, so.
Yeah, same.
You're gonna have a replacement, so we need to have a replacement. Okay.
Yeah, it's today's the release date for it. Anybody in the chat playing Black Ops 6 today on release date? Let us know. We'll give you the Black Ops 6 discount.
Black Ops 6 discount sick.
Discount is crazy.
If anyone on this beautiful blue planet Earth is joining us, welcome. Ask us anything Battery Evo. We are here to answer your questions. We want to help you go off the grid, start your green energy journey. So let us know what you're trying to accomplish and we'll help you do it. Every house has different needs. Every golf cart has different needs, so it's important to talk about what you're doing, make sure you get your research before you make a purchase. We want to make you as informed as possible. We had someone buy 4 rhinos earlier off the stream. They took advantage of the live stream discount. It's a good opportunity for you to do the same if you've been thinking about getting Battery Evo in your life. Today's a good day to do it because you can get the live stream discount. We're going to be ending this stream not too far from now. You know, we've been going for an hour and a half. Usually we call these a little before or around the 2-hour mark. So be sure to grab that live stream discount while you still can, because when this live stream ends, so do the discount opportunities. Anybody's just joining us, welcome to the chat. I'm Nick, this is Brian. We're streaming to you live from Battery Evo here in Los Angeles, California. We're upstairs in the marketing room. Right down below us in the manufacturing warehouse, they're building your batteries. So be sure to ask us anything. We'll help you get started on your journey. Andy, I'm not gonna lie, I've been keeping my eye on this footage here. It's going behind me.
Yeah.
New Mario Party game looks like it craps on the one we have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We had more like
It looks a lot better than the one we have.
Assets and
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Hard at work building your batteries.
You know I'm dropping bars. That's the secret to the narrator voice, is it's all about where you place the emphasis. It's like hard at work building your batteries. You know, full little tricks of the trade.
Let's try to see if we can get a smart board in here. I think they're gonna shut me down, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Every time you do that, I think to myself that you would make like a pretty decent teacher.
You think so?
Yeah. Every now and then you get like pop quizzes going in here for everybody.
Yeah.
Get in your teacher bag.
We should get a school to come to the facility.
Yeah?
I mean, Walson's talked about wanting to do like some educational camps at the
Yeah.
ranch to like teach kids about science and like this kind of green tech.
We'll
Should
get
I
them
teach-
excited.
I think you gotta be one of the teachers for sure.
I should
One
teach
of
the Pythagorean
instructors.
theorem or what?
Oh yeah. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
I guess all those years of not listening in school paid off, huh?
Oh yeah.
The thing about me in school was that I feel like I didn't really pay attention, but I feel like all the important stuff did stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was a slacker in school, I'll say.
Big
it, but
time?
I was smart about it.
Big time slacker?
Yeah. But I always had straight A's. I don't know.
I was like a B, C student. Yeah, like B's mostly. I'd get some A's in the classes I liked. The thing about me is that I never did the homework, man. I was
I
always,
would-
yeah?
I would do the homework in class, like the day of.
Yeah.
So like I would always not do it at night, and then like I would come into school and like first period I would be doing the homework for second period, so on and so forth.
Oh, that's actually a good setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would always be missing like assignments, but I was a really good test taker.
Nice.
I could always get good grades on the test, but I was always missing
Get
assignments.
those curved grades.
Yeah, so I would,
My brother's in college right now in Florida.
using ChatGPT or what?
Probably, I would
Should.
hope so. I would hope so. He's a math major.
Oh, he's got to learn that though. You know what I mean? I hope he's not just
He's like, he wants to be a math professor. That's like what he's
fired.
going to school for. He
You know,
wants to teach it.
learn math to teach math.
Yeah.
Nobody else. If anybody else is gonna jump in this chat,
Yeah, it's been dwindling for a while. I might call it a little early on this live stream if we don't get some activity soon. But I'm happy about this stream. James got his batteries, so we hooked up somebody on batteries. That means that it was a success. Because otherwise, James would have had to pay full price for those rhinos.
let us know in the chat.
What do you need, guys? How's that going, Andy?
It's going.
Let me come take a look at it.
Okay. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I had something.
Oh, you're good. You can chat's break down right now.
So I can skip this one.
Sure, yeah,
Not
skip
one.
that one. Yeah.
That's just the side view.
Can you offer DIY kits? I have lots of cells, different formats. Jay, that's a. I've never been asked this before. So you have the battery cells. You have different cells, but you want to basically build them into a battery pack, right? Jay, let me know what you're trying to accomplish here. What would you need from us to help you build this out? Love the boards that Tech Direct Club USA sell leaf modules. Jay, maybe you might wanna. You gotta give me a little more information on what you got going on over there, Jay. If you want, you could call the number on the screen and ask for Fred, and that he'll probably have the best information for you when it comes to this. He's one of the engineers here, and if you already have your own battery cells and you can put them together in some type of setup that works for you, I think it's possible. I just don't know what parts you would need from us, but I don't see a reason why if we couldn't make it work for you, why we wouldn't sell you the parts. You probably, yeah. Jay, I would say call and ask for Fred. This would be kind of like an R&D type of thing. It's a good question though. What are you trying to build, Jay? What are you trying to do? Where are you getting these cells from, and what are you trying to accomplish? This is good for the chat.
Right, it is, and I'm thinking just
Calling Fred.
Calling Fred.
What the heck?
You saw my picture?
Yeah.
Once again, that's what do you mean? He's gonna come in all hot.
You can't. He
Tommy,
said
what are you bringing out of
that's
these
so
people?
contradicting. Okay. Ah.
So just say yeah.
No, ask him again. Like, be clear. This is making no sense. Who's over there, Sardar? They got room for phones, or should we start picking up some phones? Because it seems like everybody's calling in.
What?
If everybody's got availability, pick up the phones. Because it seems like we're getting a lot of calls. He's like, it needs to be different, but yeah. If anybody has a good deal on
Nobody's
a
on the phone?
smart board, let
Brian,
me
you might
know.
have to take some calls.
They're all full? Okay, I'll take some calls.
You hear that, guys? If you call in right now, you're gonna get Brian Vargas himself on the phone.
You gotta spam my full name, bro?
Sorry, yeah. But you will not be getting Nicholas Marquardt because I don't do the phone calls. I
What
just
about
do the
Anti-Nick?
voicemails. Anti-Nick you might get on the phone.
I found a smart board for 1389.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's a good deal. They're just gonna end up hanging this on the wall and be like, this is fine. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah, it's true.
Brian, you should just get a drawing pad. Because you can screen it, like put it on the screen, but just draw like the on your computer.
That is true. We could just do that. Well, then at that point, I could just stream my screen, no? And just draw on my screen?
Well, have you seen the Wacom tablets?
What's that?
Look up WACOM
That's
tablet.
like, yeah, that's like.
Oh, the Wacom. Yeah.
Yeah, look at the bamboo ones. They're like easy, and you just. It's the same thing. But
I used to have one of these back in the day.
Those things are super cool.
I had the one where it's like, it doesn't have a screen, though. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a black pad, and then, yeah. Kinda, yeah.
Do you
That was
draw,
pretty cool.
Brian?
Do I draw?
Yeah.
I used to when I was young.
Nice.
I don't do that no more. I'm an adult now, Nick. Alright?
I draw. You've seen my cartoons.
That's
What kind
true.
of stuff did you draw?
Just like cartoons, just a lot of random sea drag. What was this? There was this drawing I used to always draw.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Kinda sea monster.
Nice.
Yeah, and I would draw this all the time in high school, and like, not gonna lie, I ripped it off my cousin. He drew it first, but I liked it, so I started drawing it all the time.
Hell yeah.
I made a middle school animation with it.
Nice.
If you still have that, you gotta bring it in and show it on.
I don't even know where that would be. I'd probably have to go to my middle school to get it. You just draw like faces and like little like just little random things.
These are the. I'm gonna put this on stream for a second. This is like. You guys may have seen our like cartoons that we do here at BatteryEVO. You know, this is where it begins. You know, this is here's one of my rough sketches that ended up becoming one of the cartoons. It's the one where the dad is angry about the thermostat being used. So those are the rough doodles that started it, as well as some of the notes about like how I was planning on animating it. Jay says, just spoke with Fred. Lucky.
Was he able to solve your question or whatever
Yeah.
it is that you needed?
Let us know how that went. We're all big Fred fans in here. You got me back on track. Thanks. You are welcome. If you got any other questions, BatteryEVO, let us know. We're here to answer your questions. So if you're interested in any of our products, anything that we do, let us know. Have you seen the battery tank behind us? The Komodos. It's lithium battery power bank on tank treads, remote control. You can drive it around and power up anything. It's got an EV charger built into it, so pretty good for like disaster response, things like that. It's a super cool product. It's kind of a new innovation we got here at BatteryEVO for these power units. So seems like you're into the power game. If this interests you, let us know. Even if you're not trying to buy one, we can just talk about it. They're cool products.
Chris, that's a masterpiece.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. It's a good long time.
If anybody's just joining us, welcome. Coming in a little late, but it's not too late. You can still get that live stream deal. Ask us anything. We'll help you get started on your battery Evo journey.
Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay. Thank you. Alright, thank you. Okay. You have 6 battery packs, the Atlantic, and you have the solar thermal. Yes. Why don't you call them and tell them that it's you coming on 8 a.m. So just call them, talk to them, make sure that you guys arrange. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Yes.
Shows 2 on the sheet, shows 2 8 extension.
Shows 2. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Up to the number.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So you need to have a generator which has a 240 volt wire. If you don't have a 240 volt, because the G3 or G2 or all the bonuses that we have cannot take 110 volts in.
Rooster Bear says, have a great weekend. Thanks, Rooster Bear. You too. We will see you next week.
So if you go on BatteryEVO YouTube and then look for the generator, they already made a video so you can pass on. Okay, thank you.
I see we still got 6 viewers in the chat. If you guys are feeling shy, it's okay, but I'd love to hear your battery questions. They're just a little bashful. I saw a tweet from ASAP Yams.
What? What?
Let me just read it. I actually screenshotted it because I thought it was really funny. You know who ASAP Yams is?
No.
He's one of the rappers in the ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferg, all that. And he says, if ASAP, this is a quote from ASAP Yams. If you see me in person and I don't say much, understand I'm very bashful. You have to get to know me to truly see my swag blossom. And I was like, that is such a goated tweet.
Something Tommy would say.
You have to get, that's a Tommy quote, you have to get to know me to see my swag blossom. That's what he's spamming. He's spamming that line in Barnes & Noble.
That line?
Yep.
That is horrible.
That's not a good one line. You have to get to know me to
That's
see
what
my
he's telling
swag
people.
blossom.
I'm not happy about that.
I just love, I love the juxtaposition of calling yourself bashful, using the word bashful, and then talking about your swag. There's
Yeah,
something
it's
about it that's
weird,
kind
huh?
of poetic to me.
What's that? What?
Chris wants 3,000 for the G2. He said cash right now, $3,000, no problem. He's in Santa Barbara or San Francisco.
Alright, but you gotta do it over the phone. Like, do the order right now.
So 3K still?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, Chris. We can do 3K, but we'll put out for you and you can do it over the phone.
Andy, you gotta send that to the creative chat.
What?
What you sent to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me just create one and I'll send it to you.
I did it in like 0.2 seconds and it kind of
It shows.
intentionally bad. Yeah. I just thought it was funny.
Delivery. Green California station. Around the week.
Keep forgetting that all you guys know how to use Photoshop.
Whoa.
I did it like bad because I thought it looked funny. I don't know, like bad Photoshop stuff if you've ever seen, like, there's like some Reddit, subreddits that like have bad Photoshop jobs and it's so funny.
Like they're actually bad.
Yeah, it's like they tried to be good, you know, and it's just bad. So eventually, I'm not sure what I should be doing because it's like it's only going to be an hour and a bit my brain and not having seconds to be really slow.
Yeah. Where are you
I'm like triple recording right now. So.
Triple rendering, it's true.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Right?
These Wacom tablets are pretty expensive too.
Yeah, they are.
Um,
They're
Oh,
like
there's some cheap
approachable.
ones.
A lot of animators use them. I kind of wanted one for a while, but a lot of the like cartoons that I was doing are more like doodle style, where it's like kind of okay for them to be a little rough. So
There's one here that's like not that expensive, but I think it's like a basic one. Oh wait, I guess it's not. It looks kind of sick.
I'm gonna throw a timer up on screen for the end of the
Timer,
stream.
timer.
I just like
I'm gonna put an 8-minute timer up.
Yo, can you give me one of these?
8 minutes from now, we are ending this stream. So you guys got 8 minutes to take
Yeah.
advantage of the
No,
deal,
I need a cup.
if that is what you want to do.
No. Here. 'Cause I don't think they have any other.
When this countdown hits 0, so do your chances of getting a deal.
Anti-Nick is back.
That's anti-Nick right there. Taking the deals off the table.
I keep thinking that box is a Little Caesars box.
The what? The donuts?
ominous. You
Yeah,
should-
man, I'm letting them have it.
If you ever want like a
These deals
sci-fi,
are
you know,
ending.
like the self-destruct thing from like Alien or whatever. If you want some of those for your stream,
Maybe when on another day like this where you got like a lot of renders going, you just gotta wait, like do something a little easier.
Yeah.
All right, guys, just under 6 minutes here for our discounts. Running out of time, but if you jump in and talk to us, I'll make sure. As long as you start talking to us before this timer ends, I'll make sure you get hooked up.
Chat
Come on in here and ask us some questions. You got 5 minutes. If you want the lowest price possible on a BatteryEVO product, any product we got, if you want it at its lowest possible sales point, you got 5 minutes. It's making me nervous, and I'm not even gonna buy a battery.
The timer?
Yeah,
And I think we're all out of viewers, man.
yeah, I know. We
It's
got
Friday.
2 left. It's me.
It's Friday. You know?
Yeah, it is Friday. People are out right now, partying,
Partying, having a good time.
going to the premiere of Suckers by Kenneth Batiste Jr.
Oh yeah, shout out. No, probably shouldn't because
I need to talk to Brian about it to see if he can find it on the login. So you can log in with the account. The Google ad with the same user and password that you have.
Who's messing with our Google ads? What have I just overheard?
what is that thing called? What was that folder?
4 minutes on the clock for that discount. 4 minutes on the clock. 4 viewers in the stream. 4:21 p.m. And we sold 4 rhinos earlier.
Sick.
Number of the day.
Good job.
Man, when I get home, the trees in RuneScape aren't gonna know what hit them.
Timer's running out, dude.
We are at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Discounts end in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So if you want a low price on a BatteryEVO product, all our prices are pretty low already, but this is how you get it even lower. You get to call in, get that live stream discount. Call that 213-577-1025 number on the screen. You got 2 minutes, but you know, little secret, if you happen to, you know, call in like in the next probably 5-10 minutes, I'm sure you'll still get it. But come on, give us a call. You like batteries.
Do you like batteries?
If you're watching this live stream, chances are you probably use electricity. So wouldn't it be good if that electricity was cheaper?
I always forget that like we're constantly using electricity. Like we just don't even think about it.
24/7, dude. 24/7.
If we would have never got electricity, where would we be? Nowhere. Single cell
It wouldn't be
organisms.
pretty.
Yeah,
No
no.
electricity? No, it wouldn't be pretty. Candlelight.
I'm leaving because no one wants a deal.
Dang. Alright guys, we got Brian walking out with a minute on the clock, but I'm still here. I'll still hook you up. Do you want a deal?
We can't think that we could have bragged we're gonna be what is he asking? Like literally a photo?
No, we measured the sales cost. And already we were doing the first day.
If you go to the drive with the Komodo renders, that's where I put
We
the
never ran a
Cool. Could you shoot me the link? Just make my life a little easier.
We never made an ad.
Thanks.
I've never made an ad for us.
Okay. I think that
Campaign maybe on Google Ads, but that's like all the products. So you can maybe, yeah, just put like Google Shopping ad maybe, but that's for all products. That's a general shop. And then there should be, not in here, there should be one that I share with,
30 seconds
Sweet.
on the stream on the TV.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11,
But-
10,
I know
9,
for sure I
8,
never ran ads.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, discounts are over.